Good morning, guys. Chad Hoover, Kayak Bassin TV, and this week I'm up north. We are in La Crosse, Wisconsin, and I'm excited to hook up with Jeremiah from the Wisconsin Bass Nation. He's going to show me the backwaters of the Mississippi just outside of La Crosse. We're going to try to hook up with some really good bass in the backwaters, but I'm excited for the opportunity to catch some pike, and apparently there are some really mean and nasty dogfish, as they call them up here, bowfin or grinnell where I'm from. So backwater Mississippi River, here we come. Well, I'll tell you what, these fish are not going to long for surface feeding opportunities because this is one of the thickest mayfly hatches that I've ever seen. I mean, there are mayflies out here that you can breathe in.
We're in what we call the Goose Island area of Mississippi River Pool 8 in La Crosse, Wisconsin. And what's so nice about this area is there's so much room for a kayaker to come back here with all these different sloughs and cuts and backwaters, you know, to kind of get away from the main traffic. And you can see that everything around us, it's a real fertile environment. There's a lot of grass, a lot of places for these bass to hide. So it's going to be a nice morning. Pike. Pike are considered a game fish here. A lot of people eat them. They're really good eating, probably second to walleye. Some guys would probably argue better than walleye. And they're so abundant that it doesn't hurt anything if you keep a couple every now and then. So we got a small little northern pike here, one of the many species that you'll catch out here in these backwaters. This is a little guy, a few years old, real abundant out here in the Mississippi River. But we'll go ahead and put him back in the water. Fish right behind me. Oh man! Oh, it's a big dogfish. Now this is a trash fish, but they are exciting to catch, that's for sure. These fish here are literally dinosaurs. And their heads are like rock. My name is Jeremiah Shaver. I'm 37 years old. I live here in the La Crosse area. I'm a network administrator by day for a county government across the river here. My real passion is fishing. Oh, there he is.
Nice.
Oh man. I'm the president of the Wisconsin Bass Nation, something I've been involved in for a little over a decade. And it's a really enjoyable experience for me. It's allowed me to meet a lot of cool people across the country, and you know, we've had professional bass tours come here, the Bassmaster Elite Series, along with some other national trails, and I've been part of that. I promise you we're going to catch a bass today. I also am running a little side venture myself called Chasing 20. I think it's a mantra that resonates all across the country for bass anglers. Whenever we go out in a tournament trail, we're always trying to reach that 20-pound bag. It also applies to our kayaking bass guys. It's a little different for them. I think they're chasing 20-inch fish for their tournament trail. So it's something I think resonates with a lot of different anglers, and I'm really looking forward to see where it goes. He's having a hard time getting through this mat. He can feel it, but he ain't getting it.
Well, Jeremiah, that one wasn't a swing and a miss for sure. The first one was a giant blow up. That one was a hookup, so probably gonna eat it again.
No.
But he might have a cousin in there.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, if maybe there's a couple sitting in here. This grass here, it's not even grass. It's like a pussy green slime that gets real super thick over the top of this milfoil. Well, the bass love the milfoil underneath of it, but the problem is this stuff is so thick, I don't even want to touch it, that a bass will pop up into it and he has a hard time locating that frog. You know, they can feel the vibrations, but they can't hone in on it just right. So a lot of times they'll show themselves by popping at it, and you've got to keep working that fish over almost till he creates his own blowhole that hopefully he'll come back and hit in that hole. A lot of times you just slow that frog down like that. But no matter what you do, you got to execute, and I am not executing. You get to the point where it's a straight on battle between you and this fish now, you know? Oh, did you see that? He knocked the frog completely out of the water. Here he is, right here. I can't get him too close to the boat. I won't be able to set the hook. There's a fish right behind me. Oh, man. Oh. Another dogfish. Yeah, at least I didn't have to touch him. Oh man.